I'm not happy with you. You have a monitor on your ankle. It's been dead. Is it still dead now?
I keep my charger with me. I keep it with me wherever I go. But my ankle monitor is messed up. They said it's malfunctioning. So sometimes.
Felicia, tell me what's going on with Mr. McCollum now.
So I believe on the 2nd, we lost service until the 5th. And then it came back on, and then on the 8th, his last court date, it went off again for about 6 hours. I reached out to get the specific times, but I haven't heard back yet on that. But it was off for a confirmed 6 hours, and we have received signals since then back.
Yeah.
And we send messages out to tell them to report 49 to have the device inspected as well. And if they have any issues with that, they're instructed very thoroughly to let us know.
Yeah, I keep my charger with me though. I think it's something wrong with my thing because the thing got off and it gets wet when I get in the shower.
You keep your charger on you, but you don't use the charger because it has gone dead over and over. And I don't care if you come here with a baby to try to save your ass from going into custody.
I'm not trying to save him. I'm the only one that could watch him right now.
What's going to happen if you go to jail? These are things that you think about when you're in the free world and when you have bond conditions. Because when you break the bond conditions, what happens to you?
I did call them and tell them that I think it's a malfunction with my thing. They said they could see my signal and they give me.
You repeatedly have the device that goes out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to call this people. But you are, though. The device has gone dead. 3 days over there. Now 6 hours over here. What am I supposed to do?
I was unaware of it being dead. I put it on the charger.
She's telling me they reached out to you.
Oh, they do. Every time they call me, I put it on the charger. They call me. They do call me and I put it on the charger.
Why do they have to call you to even tell you to put it on the charger, Mr. McCollum?
Sometimes I'm at school. A lot of times a day I can't charge it at school. My charger is not close to my barber station. So
why can't you charge it at night when you're at home with the baby?
I do. Sometimes it acts as if it's charging, but it's not charging. So it's not that I'm not trying not to charge. I do try to charge it every day.
Judge, I would ask if the court would instruct him to go by 49 Sanderson today, just for them to check the device, and if there is something wrong, for them to put it in.
I'm putting him in jail. I don't know what you're going to do with this kid, man.
I haven't done anything wrong, sir. I promise.
But you have done something wrong. You've repeatedly done something wrong.
But my ankle monitor, I didn't know it was dead. I promise you, I go to school every day. This is what I do. I go to school.
How does the monitor let him know that it's dead?
So we send messages, and then I also see a few times we send siren alerts to the device as well.
Yeah,
and then I have multiple dates of text messages informing the client to charge the battery.
And they call me and I answer the phone and I charge it. I charge it every time they call me. I'm not making no excuse. This is what I do. I go to school every day.
The reality is you tell me something, but the machine tells me something different, Mr. McCollum. That's the reality.
Ask if we could get, can we get it inspected and get it checked out, please? Because I know it's not.
That is what you're supposed to do at the first instance that there is a problem.
I did call them and it's on record.
You calling has nothing. It doesn't do anything. You have to actually go down to the place and have it serviced if it's malfunctioning. But you don't.
No malfunctions with it, sir. I promise. I called them. They told me there was no malfunctions because it was going off at first. When I was at school one time, I said, "What's wrong with it?" I've never been on ankle monitor before, so I said, "What's wrong with it?" I called them. They said, "Do you have service to outlet?" I said, "No, but I can get." I went to a place next door to my school and I tried to charge, and they said they still not getting signal from me. They still weren't getting signal. So if we can get it changed or get it looked at least,
Judge, I would ask if he could get a new device, if we could reset this a week, and if
Here's what we're going to do. I'm now sending you for a drug and alcohol test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system.
Sir.
Do you understand?
Sir.
You were to come back tomorrow. Don't come with a baby. Do you understand me?
Sir.
Don't come back here with the baby.
Yes, sir.
Because if you're here and I put you in custody for one reason or the other, I will call CPS. Do you understand?
Okay.
But here, whoever you are, I don't care who you are, we will hold you accountable. And if you continue to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, there will be issues. Do you understand? I will not entertain you telling me I got to do this, I got to do that, my malfunction, this. They reach out to you ad nauseum to tell you that there are issues, and you coming here and telling me, well, I don't know about this, I don't know, it's disingenuous.
Nice, we get it. Ankle monitor looked
Just go to 49
at. Where,
San
I don't,
Jacinto.
where is that?
49 San Jacinto.
First thing is first, I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test. And then I will give you the benefit of the doubt right after. I'll have you go to this place to see if there actually is something wrong. You will be back here tomorrow. Understand? Okay, Hannah.
Judge, they
Thank
won't,
you.
do you have someone else to watch the baby because they won't allow the child?
I'm gonna take a drug test today.
Yeah, I can
Tell
set
you,
the
man.
appointment, but they won't allow him to with the child.
I could wait outside until somebody come.
Do you have someone here with you today?
No, sir, but I'll just wait outside, the address
So-
until I can get somebody to come.
Do that.
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right, Judge. See you, Mr. McCollum. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh,
How you doing, Your Honor?
guys, do you mind helping me out, please? It's an open warrant. Mr. Brock,
The next defendant is only 17 years old, but age doesn't erase criminal responsibility. A fake driver's license might sound like teenage stupidity, but in Texas, tampering with a government record can carry serious consequences that follow someone long after high school. Do you think the judge will go easy on him or make an example out of him?
you were arrested and charged with tampering with a government record. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Looks like you had court on
I missed because of school. I just forgot to
last Friday. Why did you miss court?
the school, and it just slipped my mind.
How old are you, sir?
17.
How'd you get here?
I drove.
You're charged with tampering. You're facing up to a year. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Officers initiated a traffic stop, observing the defendant's vehicle run a stop sign in Harris County, Texas. The officer asked for the defendant's driver's license, and the defendant provided it to the officer. When the officer went to verify the driver's license, the number came back to a Leslie Salazar. The defendant admitted to the officer that his driver's license was fake. The defendant then provided his legitimate driver's license to the officer.
Why? Don't say anything. Do you have any indication? I mean,
I'm not entirely sure, Judge. I don't know if it was like a mistake or to hand over the.
no, fake ID, I see. Did they take it? Do you know if they confiscated that license?
I believe they did. They have a photo of it. That the officers took.
Well, Mr. Brock, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
I'm assuming so, or in my mom's name.
Don't assume anything. Never assume anything in life, because if you get into a wreck and you kill a 5-year-old kid, they don't care whether you make assumptions or not. The only question is whether you do or not. And if you don't, then you're not allowed to drive. And I'm making that a condition of your bond.
Yes, it was taken.
Wonderful. I'm making it a condition of your bond that you're not to have any fake IDs, fake licenses, or anything of this nature. And if I find that you're using that, or you're trying to get booze, you're trying to get illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any PR bonds. Do you understand?
Sir.
Life is really going to suck. At 17, you going into jail. Let me tell you what kind of field day the people in custody will have with you. You have any clue what they will do to you in custody? Take a guess. Imagine your worst nightmare. It's worse. Get my drift? If I drug test you today, what are you going to test positive for? And beware that you're going to get tested. Anything else? I'm sending you for a test. You're to go test and you're to come right back. If you fail to go test, if you fail to come back, I will put you in jail and I will revoke your bond. Do you understand? I will appoint you a lawyer today. We will talk about that when you get back, but I want to know what, if anything, is in your system and we'll go from there. What are you doing now with your life? Are you in high school?
Sir.
Okay. Senior, junior?
Senior at Memorial.
Okay. What's going next? What's happening next?
College, UT or LSU.
You sure? Okay. Let's see. You've got to understand, this is not a good start to your college career. This is, in fact, about one of the worst things that you can do, because all career services, all schools, they're going to look at this. And this can really impact you for the next 40 years of your life. So go take a test, come back, and then we'll talk further, okay?
That was reinstating, Your Honor?
Oh. Have you played Monopoly before? Okay. In Monopoly, you get a get out of jail free card. This is the only one that you're going to get from me. If you ever miss court again, if you ever fail to come when you're supposed to, I will issue a warrant and I will keep the warrant and I will lock you up.
Sir.
Do you understand? No more get out of jail free cards.
Fake IDs or licenses for confrontations.
Don't worry about it, because I'm gonna, yeah. Oh, what? Did you think that you were coming to the beach today in shorts?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely wasn't using my head.
You know, when my kids tell me sorry,
It's my first time in court. I'm sorry.
it's a court. You know, in court, you're supposed to dress a certain way. This isn't the circus, man. You know, you continue to say sorry for things. At some point, your sorry will go in this ear and will go out that ear. Do you understand?
Sir.
Everything you're doing here, I'm going to mark it and we will know it. So that if you come in here and try to play this game again, I will put you on my knee like a little child and I'm going to spank you like a little child, but I will do it with a ton of jail time. Do you understand?
Sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, you're charged with, please spit the gum out. Do you have a trash that she can spit so you're not smacking like? Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Officers observed the defendant driving without lights on at night. Officers used the intercom to tell the defendant to turn her lights on. The defendant pulled over into a parking lot. Officer approached the defendant to ask why she did not have her lights on and observed strong odor of alcoholic beverage. Officer detained the defendant and placed her in the back of the patrol vehicle to wait for a secondary unit to assist. When officers returned to the patrol vehicle with backup, defendant had slipped out of one handcuff, and while officer attempted to place her back into handcuffs, defendant bit one officer and kicked the other. Defendant was taken to JPC and a blood warrant was signed and executed.
They didn't, I guess, because of that, they didn't do any field sobriety tests on the scene. They didn't do any at the station, I guess, either.
Right, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Barros, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I will randomly test you. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a valid Texas driver license, ma'am?
No, sir.
Then you're not allowed to drive. I'm making that a condition of your bond as well, and you're going to sign with me today a promise. This is an affidavit that you're going to sign that you're not to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason, and I don't care what your excuse is. If you drive, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you want to drive, go get a license, get liability insurance, show us that you have this, and then I'll happily take this restriction off. But until that point, if I find that you drive, I'm going to go nuts on the bond. Do you understand? Okay. So you have a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stand to us, Mr. Brooker, and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging phone calls or text messages, likewise, I'll issue a warrant. No more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. We'll have you sign a reset with Victoria. You'll meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions. And after that, you guys are free to go.
Thank you, Judge. Step over here. Thank you, State.
Thank you.
John, come on up. He did re-enroll in school, Judge, as instructed.
So are you appointed or are you retained in this case? Is mom here as well?
Yes, yes, yes.
Come up, mom. You can come up.
Judge, for Barrows, did we have any special bond conditions for a child?
Same as normal with the DWI. And then she's here in shorts, man. I'm gonna talk to her here in a second.
I'll speak with the judge.
No more marijuana. Do you understand? I will test you 40 to 45 days from today. If you test positive again, that tells me that you've continued to smoke. I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to make your bond high. You got to understand, your mom probably doesn't have a lot of money as it is. Every time you go to jail, it's going to cost her money to get you out when she could be feeding and using that for rent. Do you understand? You were also to stay in school, not hang out with the people that you were in this car. No associating with the co-defendants in this case. No weapons. Stay in school. Do you understand? We've now given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with counsel, and he will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to give you any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything that you'd like to add? Do you need anything? Because I don't know how he is when he's at home with you. Does he act up? Does he help you out?
Yes, he helps me out. Does side jobs at home. Recently, I was able to get him enrolled back into his homeschooling program, so he's actively working on it.
Okay, I'm going to want proof that he's actually enrolled in school and actually doing well.
You can provide it. It's online.
Great. And I'm also giving him a curfew because I don't want you out in the middle of the night. You're getting a curfew at 10 p.m. and I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not out. Do you understand?
This is where the hearing becomes more than a bond setting. The judge shifts from punishment to prevention, trying to convince a teenager that one bad decision doesn't have to define the next 40 years. Whether the message sticks is another question entirely.
Don't act a fool. You start being a danger in the free world, I will take the free world away from you in a second. My only concern is public safety. And when you're in a stolen car with a bunch of other people with stolen guns and everything, that's not a good look. All you're going to do is end up with a number on your back, perpetually in and out of jail, never amounting to anything. That's not a good way to go through life. Life is a journey. It can be a great journey where it's filled with love, fun, vacations, nice cars, or it can be a miserable, rotten toilet of an existence where you never have any money. You argue with everyone about everything because you ain't got no.
Now the courtroom takes a dramatic turn. Family violence cases are some of the toughest for judges because they're rarely as simple as they first appear. Allegations, emotions, prior history, and child safety all collide, and separating truth from chaos isn't easy.
No money, got no education to be able to support yourself. That's not a good way. That you don't go through life like that. And it starts now at 17. You understand, Mr. Melendez? You won't get any more warnings from me. Straighten up and fly right. You stay with me. Okay, guys, thanks. We will pay for everything for you, so it shouldn't be a dime out of your pocket, okay? All right, Mom, thanks. Be Samantha Walker. Ms. Walker, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On November 4th, 2024, an officer was dispatched to a family disturbance call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, a 15-year-old, stated that the defendant, her mother, assaulted her after they got into a verbal argument. The complainant stated the defendant displayed verbally aggressive behavior towards her, grabbed a hold of the complainant's left wrist, and said, "If you come near me, I'll beat your ass," and began to engage in a physical altercation with the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant, using both open hands, placed the complainant in a headlock, and the complainant felt pain. Both law enforcement and CPS records indicate a history of physical altercations and verbal altercations between the complainant and the defendant, and the officer observed video footage showing the defendant acting as the primary aggressor towards the complainant and observed a minor injury cut on the complainant's left arm.
So we have prior violence, any prior charges?
There's no prior
Any,
charges,
no
Your Honor.
prior injury to a child, felony charges?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so you need to take all this stuff.
Child means 14 years or younger.
So she probably.
Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
No, Your Honor.
Don't. Now's not the time, ma'am. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I've got a bunch of DAs here. Anything you say, they're gonna use it against you. Guys, what do we do about contact? You know? Yeah, well, so Michael, I need your help. You know, this is a 15-year-old child. We have a history of violence allegedly between mom and daughter.
Yes, Judge.
Now we have an assault case against a 15-year-old. And according to what Alex says, there's a history of it. It's unacceptable.
Judge.
Do you have a lawyer, ma'am?
I'll be retaining a lawyer, but there's no history of violence between us.
You're calling for a walker?
Yes.
Which walker?
One Walker. It's in custody. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
So what my plan was, and I already spoke to my people about this, is we were going to check the offense report to see where the child was taken. Were they taken to CPS custody, to state custody? Was there some other guardian? Once we're aware of where the child is, we are going to be asking for a no contact order to be granted based off of the allegations of the history.
What
of
about now?
violence.
Is there something that we can do now as far as finding out where the child is?
Well,
You know?
we're going to call CPS today and see if they're in state custody. The offense report also might indicate where it is. If not, we can call the officer and they should know.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I think it's serious. I mean, if we have a history of violence, I don't want that to happen anymore.
There's no,
I know that you're telling me no, but I have other people that are telling me differently.
I've never.
Okay, well, ma'am, don't. Now's not the time. But my primary concern is the protection of every single person in Harris County, bar none. That's it. Especially if it's a child. And
I'm not a threat to my child, I promise
you
you.
are now charged with assault, ma'am, on that 15-year-old child.
I never assault.
Stop. Now's not the time. I'm just trying to tell you, if I find that there is a history of violence with the child, I'm going to order you not to have contact with this child.
I understand,
As it stands now,
but I promise there's no
I'm
history
entering
of
in called a
violence.
magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies EJ as a protected individual. You
I
cannot,
have to take her to appointments and stuff like that.
please listen. Okay, I know that you're trying to think of stuff to say,
No,
but
I'm
I
being
want you to
honest.
listen because this is very important stuff. And if you don't hear it correctly, you do something to violate this court order, they're going to file additional charges against you. I'm entering in an order for protection for that 15-year-old child. She's now a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon. Typically, this also comes with a residential restriction that you're not to go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. You understand? Okay, I'm entering this order now. We will try to figure out about how we go from here, but my only concern is the protection of this child. To me, nothing else matters. I know that you're telling me one thing, but the evidence will show what it shows, and that's going to point to whose side is correct. So for now, I'm just going to have them reach out to see where the child is and how we go forward. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then we'll just have you take a seat in the jury box, please. Okay?
Your Honor, I'm here on Leo. Leo's the last name, Leo Terrence. And he's here today, Your Honor. This was rolled over from yesterday. And we have an issue on the PTI. We need to bring to the attention of the court. There was a violation. Yes, sir, he is here.
Come up, Mr. Leo.
No, there's some issues.
Continuing to use.
Yes, sir. In that regard, he is scheduled for two classes. One is being November 13th, what are the 2 dates?
November 13th, 15th, 6 p.m. to 9, and second class is on December 2nd, from 6 to 9. That's virtual.
So those are the two classes they had set him up for. But
what has he done?
He has to complete the DWI education course and the effective decision making. Those are the classes he's registered for.
Wow, he hadn't even done that, and it's.
So he's claiming financial hardship, so they're doing all of the programs in-house. His device has been in lockout since July. They've been drug testing him more frequently because of that. His last 5 drug tests were positive for marijuana.
You don't say. If I test you now, what are you going to test positive for? Really? Really? I'll just send you right now. We'll see.
His last drug test was October 16th, and he was positive for marijuana. So they want to extend him for 6 months to allow him to complete the 2 classes and IOP.
Joe, he hasn't done anything. All he's done is continue to smoke weed the whole time.
Your Honor, I did sit down before we approached, and he assured me that he had stopped. I told him, talking to you, and that you would test him, and, I gave him the option because, I was willing to speak with the DA too to see where they wanted to go with this and talk with the client as well about that. One of the things about the machine, he says, as you said, he's been out of a job, and the probation officer's working on him, knows that, and that's why he hadn't been able to pay for the installation of the machine, which is no excuse.
But he has enough money to smoke weed. People spend money where they want to spend money, right? If you truly want to do something, there's always a way. So when someone is not working, it's because they choose not to work, not because they can't work. If you really wanted to work, you could. It's a matter of you just don't want to. And I get it. But don't come here asking for us to be lenient when you don't do anything. You've been in lockout since last July? You've been in lockout for an entire year. And Joe, if I send you for a test right now, what are you going to test positive for? Man.
I ain't been smoking the whole October.
Look,
I
just
have no marijuana and nothing. I don't do no other drugs.
No, you're in a diversion program where the idea is you're supposed to stay clean. And when you do, the reward is that they dismiss your case. And if you do, you don't even have to do that much. All you got to do is 2 classes, right? And just stay out of trouble. And they dismiss the case. Joe.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I wanted the opportunity that if
He's been in lockout for an entire year.
I was going
And-
to talk with the DA and see if there's another resolution of the situation and see what options. He wanted me to check on that. If the court was not in, I explained to him 6 more months means he needs to be in compliance 6 months.
Yeah, I'm not, and he's not been in compliance at all for anything. I'm not inclined to do another 6-month reset for him to just do nothing for another 6 months. I mean, we're delaying the inevitable. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I understand.
So you might as just.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we'll talk to him right now, and thank you for the opportunity to come before you.
Sure. Joe, I love you, man. And I'd say that of all the people that come here with violations, 99% we do. But you got to show that you want it, that you really have a willingness to do it.
Yes, sir.
And when you don't, really, I mean, the program is designed to reward people who faithfully work for it. And I get that there are hiccups in life, but when you do nothing, you've been in lockout for an entire year, you literally have done nothing for an entire year, and all you've done is continue to smoke weed the whole time. That shows us you don't care. So why would we care? You know? All right, you guys talk. Let me know what you want to do. You must either accept or we're going to set your case for trial today. Okay? All right, please.
I want to have one other one, Brenda Reese.
Sure.
The court had asked me to approach on this one. This is a client who's also working toward dismissal. He just needs one more reset in order to get the funds to pay for their driver's license. Which is the last
I mean,
part.
it's 140 days. If you need more time, of course.
Your Honor.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever you need.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Mr. Elick.
Your Honor,
Hey.
I'm Samantha Walker, and
You guys ever get a call back?
no, Judge, we did.
So, Judge, I met with the defendant with defense in the room.
Oh, okay.
I'll let defense.
Your Honor, I showed him some video of the alleged assault, I believe. Of course, I haven't gone through the state's discovery, but this, in my opinion, is a child out of control. She's on juvenile probation in Tarrant County, according to her mother. The complaint says that she caused bodily injury by grabbing her. I mean, the complaining witness has a statue. She's threatening to get a knife. She's bigger and stronger than my client. My client's called the police numerous times.
This is why we appoint.
And
that
so
there's
I
always
think-
two sides, right?
I think
Always
this
two sides.
is almost enabling the child when the police come. The police saw all this, but they're so sick of going out there. They're like, we're somewhere.
But I don't understand why they wouldn't, if you see this, Michael, did you see it?
I saw the video, Judge. Based off of what I saw and what defense told me, I'm unopposed to removing the residency restriction, to not granting a MOAP at all, and to just.
No more.
I wouldn't.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you think, I'll go with what you think. I
Based off what
think,
they're telling me, Judge, and I did corroborate some of the information as well. We're just going to subpoena the CPS records to take a look.
come up, Ms. Walker, come up. So I guess, the $25 million question is, how do you wrangle in a child who's out of control?
I've been doing everything in my power to love her, do everything to help her get some type of mental help. I've had her admitted to several programs. I've even contacted CPS myself personally, had them come out to the house. She got up and walked out on us. I've tried therapy. I've tried medication.
Hell hath no fury as a scorned 15-year-old. I tell you
None.
what, I mean, I
None.
remember I was 15. Oh God. And I hope it doesn't, I mean, I know it's going to happen to me but what's she on probation for?
Trying to stab her older sister, my other daughter,
And that's in Tarrant County.
in Tarrant County.
And a juvenile case.
As a felony.
Okay, so I'm at your disposal. I guess whatever you want, ma'am. I'll take off I won't do the order for protection. Just be careful, you know. I won't put I'm not going to put any conditions either, I guess, you know.
I would just say no threatening or harassing, Judge, if the court's inclined to do that. This is some sort of.
I mean, how do you handle a 15-year-old? That's, you know.
How can you be a parent if, it's almost like you're disarmed and the child can do whatever she wants. And if you touch me, well, then you're going to jail, Mom.
Correct.
F you.
No, I mean, imagine that. The child will have unfettered access to.
And the
Just
arresting
wreak
officer
havoc.
told her, if you feel triggered, you can leave and take a walk. Well, that walk turned into her being gone for 7 days.
My Lord. You can bring her here. She'll come here. I can try to talk to her.
Yeah.
Show her the jail. I don't
She's
know.
been to jail in Tarrant County already because she continues to violate.
Well, that's the juvenile detention. It's not the same thing.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much. I don't know how worse juvenile detention is versus regular.
And she had an ankle monitor, but
I'd
it was
imagine.
cut off.
It's not like the jail.
Really?
Yeah, they're in plain clothes. They're not in handcuffs. They have plenty of hours.
Really?
It's completely different.
It might as well be a playground.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Not like Dr. Phil where he sends them to the.
No.
Okay.
It's a playground.
No.
I'm not going to put in. Just be careful. You know, it's evident she's bringing you down too, and I'm so sorry for it. You know, you're welcome to come. Bring her here. We'll try to help you out.
Yes.
If she'll listen to me, I'll try to talk to her or whatever you need. We're at your disposal, you know?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You ever need funds for anything, just let me know.
Okay.
That's why, you know, I wanted to appoint you someone because there's always two sides, right? You know, we get one side here, but a lot of times you don't get the other side. And a lot of times we take that for granted. And it's good to have another ear in just so that we always know we get a complete picture, and it's just so important. So I'm sorry you're going through that, and I hope it gets better. You know, if you keep loving, I got to imagine she's going to get better, really. Because I tell you, I was the same way. Hell on wheels, you know, and if it weren't for my folks, holy moly, I don't know where I would be, you know, really. So, okay, man, thanks. So we've given you a lawyer. Just stay in touch with James. He'll tell you when to come back, what you need to do. I'll waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time to come into court. Just stay in touch, and then you guys work it out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck to you.
So the protective order and the.
No conditions,
And the
no.
no conditions. Okay.
Just,
Well, just hold on to it, but.
yeah, we'll shred it. Just shred it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Just lapse.
Who reviewed that plea on Leo?
Okay, of course.
Mr. Leo?
Yeah, Mike did.
Mr. Michael, what was his last name again?
Leo was the last.
That's right.
Terrence Leo.
You know, Mr. Leo, you got into this program, and may not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be in a year, but one day you're going to kick yourself for not making this work, because now this DWI will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. And this is important because if you ever get pulled over in a car, first thing an officer does is they look at your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI and they come up and they smell weed on your car, they smell alcohol, what do you think they're going to do to you? Right. What we're doing today, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. No more catch and release. Do you understand? So if you want to get lit, you want to have 52 beers, 32 joints, don't get into a car, because you do, there's going to be a lot to pay. Not only that, but there is a surcharge of around $3,000 in this case that you'll be responsible for. Not to mention the court cost, which is another $500 something. Yeah. When you get a DWI, it's really expensive. You get a second DWI, it's around $7,000 in fines and fees and surcharges. And if you don't pay it, you don't get a license. And you don't get a license until you pay it. So it will be in an indefinite suspension. Do you understand? DWI in Harris County, it's big business. Not only that, it's so dangerous, it's ridiculous. So how do they get you to recognize that? By hitting you where it hurts, in the pocketbook. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen or possible immigration consequence, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. Like I said, it'll be there forever. You can never come back and complain about this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty, and I will sentence you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 4 that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Do not drive until you get a license. So what are you doing with yourself these days?
Looking for a job.
When was the last time you even had a full-time job?
Last time, it been It's been like 4 months since I couldn't get Ubers back and forth because it was like 40 minutes away, so I couldn't afford the Uber. So they basically let me off because I couldn't show up. So I've done 11 interviews. I've done a lot of applications as well. I've been just trying to find me a job.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You know, the idea in life is that you were young and you bust your ass when you're young, so you don't end up 70 years old without a pot to piss in. Because I'm going to tell you, the older you get, the more difficult life gets. And if you don't have a pot to piss in when you're older, life will be all the more difficult. You work hard, you set yourself up now so that you have a future and that you have a nest egg when you're old, because you're not going to be young and vibrant forever. At some point, your knees start hurting, your back gives out, you get bald, you get fat, you get ugly, you smell bad, you get hair where you never know it even exists and starts coming out. It doesn't get easier. And if you don't have money, this life will really suck for you. So you work hard now so that you have money in the future, and take vacations, you buy nice cars. People divorce now because all they do is they fight, and they fight about money. That's why half of this population is divorced, because they ain't got no money. Do something with yourself, Mr. Leo. I will give you this now. I will roll your court costs, and I will quash your otherwise $3,000 surcharge. But if you come back, look forward to HE double hockey sticks, if you catch my drift. If you understand, next time it's going to cost you big. Do something with your life. Don't be a wastoid like. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Joe. Well, you know, Leo, Mr. Leo, we want what's best for you. What you're doing now is you're doing nothing, and you will end up as a nothing, just smoking weed all day. You got to stop. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. I'm making your bond conditions severe. I want you to understand, no more fake IDs, no alcohol,
Situation again, promise.
no illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you. I will test you 40 to 45 days from today. If you test positive for marijuana again, that tells me that you've continued to smoke. I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, and I don't care if you're kicking and screaming and praying to Allah that it wasn't this. I don't care. You will go into custody. You are on notice now. Forewarned is fair warned. Do you understand?
Sir.
All you have to do is stay in school, graduate, don't use.
I know.
Do you understand?
Sir.
Okay, we've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Jillian, and she will tell you when you have to come back to court. If you test positive, or I'm sorry, negative, at that point, we'll just give you a normal reset, but you are still under bond conditions not to use.
Sir.
Because they can call you in at any time to come test.
Sir.
Understand?
Sir.
Okay. All right, Jillian, thanks. That's it.
We were just approaching on waiver for life.
Okay.
I talked to his attorney up in Wisconsin, and he said that he had initially reached out to him 4 years ago. And then he fell off the face of the earth for a period of time. So it wasn't as if he forgot it completely, but his attorney's advice up there was go ahead and, hit the waiver, reschedule the case. If they come to get him, we'll deal with it up here. If not, that's how that is.
They've indicated that they want him.
Yeah, but he knows the folks in Dane County, the county that's in. And so he said he would
Meaning
be,
he knows the officers there?
yeah, I mean, he practices law there. It's a small county.
Oh, no, no, okay. I thought you were talking about the lawyer says he knows people. I thought you meant Mr.
No.
White.
What he's
Okay.
saying is that
He doesn't think they'll come?
he said they won't come to Illinois.
Well, if they don't come, then it gets released. But
Exactly.
bring out Mr. White, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
But if that's the case, he still needs to take care of this.
And that's what I want him, I'm going to impart to him now that no matter, even if you get released,
And do you automatically reset this case for 15 days or how does it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ms. Tang, you'll take care of that?
And in the interim, if we figure out something new, we'll let you guys know so that you guys are in the know of everything that happens.
Absolutely. So, Yana, where will you guys be for Thanksgiving? Is it your house?
Yeah.
At your house? Does she have?
No,
Thanksgiving?
usually at Babusha's house,
Okay.
you know, because she loves to cook and she's great. So we just go to her house. My wife's mother-in-law.
The question I always ask is, what is your favorite side?
Stuffing.
Is it
It's
good?
great. Oh, man.
Do you have to put gravy on it, or is it good enough without it?
No, gravy. She makes a mushroom gravy like this. Like you start salivating. It's like, good. I can't wait.
How about you, Ms. Tang? What's your-
2 weeks, right?
Corn cups, yes.
Yeah.
Corn casserole or green casserole.
Corn casserole.
Wait,
Sounds good.
All right, let's
Mr.
do it.
White, I want you to understand a couple things. Your lawyer has been tenacious in trying to get you a bond, as is your family.
Love Mike. He's a good guy.
But it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with me, and more importantly, it has to do with you. And you have to understand that you can't continue the way things are going for 24 years and expect a good result.
You're right.
So understand that that's just now. I don't know if Wisconsin is going to come get you or not. You have to understand that this warrant, even if they don't come get you and we end up releasing you, that warrant is still active, and that warrant will always remain active until you go back and take care of it. So let's play devil's advocate that they don't come get you. We release you in 2 weeks. If I were you, I would immediately go up to Wisconsin, and don't just call your lawyer. Okay, can you take care of this for me? No, you have to actually physically go there.
I wanted to go there. I was actually hoping, give me 1 second, please. Don't get mad at me. Please let me say
No
something.
one's mad at you.
No, just let me say, please.
Sure.
It's been very devastating for me. But my plans was to go up there. I'm not crying for myself. I'm crying for my kids. I don't care about me. I don't care if you put me in jail for the rest of my life. Don't bother me. I don't care about myself. I care for my kids. I never did anything in 24 years. Never robbed nobody. I never stole anybody. I was buying and selling diesel truck parts. I was the only one in my family that went legitimate, sir. The only one that went legitimate. The only one that didn't commit crimes in 24 years. I was the only one, and you could verify this. And now I care for my son, both of them, and one is sick. And that's what I'm devastated about. So they want to fry me and let them eat me. Whatever, they got me now.
You shouldn't have that kind of mindset. The mindset that you should have is that, look, I'm a father now. When you're single, you have no response. You can do whatever you want.
I know.
When you get married, your life is about your wife.
Like,
when you have kids, your life's not yours.
Can I tell you something else? I want you to know. I want you to know the truth. I want you to know the truth.
Sure.
My brother did all this. And my brother, Tom, who I informed to the authorities in Wisconsin where he was. I spoke to Chris Freeman, the district attorney. I did all this.
You got to understand, we live stream, so I wouldn't talk about the case. Don't.
No, I'm sorry. No,
just don't.
No, I want to tell you.
He hurt himself, man. Don't.
Oh, well, my brother, and it's not had to do with the case. This has nothing to do with the case. My brother had an affair with my wife. I got married, has a baby. I was 16 years old. Okay. Because of this, sir, this is why this happened. All these issues. I want you to know that.
And cut ties.
I did.
If you have someone like that, you cut ties. But the only thing I'm trying to impart to you is that this warrant will always remain active until
I want to
you go.
fix it.
So if they end up letting you out, I would immediately, and look, Mr. White, don't get on a plane. If you try to get on an airplane, they're going to arrest you. You got to find an alternate means of getting down there. All you have to do is post bond, and then that lifts that warrant. That's all you got to do.
They'll put a big bond on me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, is there a bond set over there? Do you guys know?
Paid 100.
What makes this final case stand out is that the judge isn't just focused on today's hearing. He's thinking years ahead. Outstanding warrants don't disappear with time, and ignoring them only makes the consequences worse. Sometimes the hardest advice a judge gives isn't about jail. It's about finally confronting the problems you've spent years running from.
$2,000 cash bond.
I don't see a bond at this moment, Judge.
There's no bond that's set. When you go down there, you can ask them for a bond, and then that's how it works. But
I'm not the person that this charge made me to be, that I promise you.
just
Not.
get out of here, make us proud. That's all we're asking, you know?
May it please the court, on the 27th is the day he's supposed to come back. I don't want to delay his time anymore because I will be out of town. I don't think he would have a problem. We could have someone here if we needed to, but.
No, we don't know. We don't need someone here for the end. You do want to waive extradition, right, though, Mr. White?
I signed a paper, yes.
Okay, all right, guys, we wish you the best of luck. If they take you, great. If not, go up there, okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, I was gonna do it anyway. I was trying. I tried before, but now we're going to do it now.
All right, Mr. White, come on.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Thank you,
it's
Mr.
always
Woods.
a pleasure. Ms. Tang?
You too.
Take care.
Thank you, Judge Fleischer.
Thank you.